it was May Day recently, International Workers' Day, and it was begun here in the States, I believe, the modern May Day, inspired by the Haymarket affair or massacre riot, whichever side you're on. You know, if you're cool, it was a massacre. I'm just kidding. If you're with the cops, it was a riot. But workers in Chicago organizing for an 8-hour workday. Man, that was in 1866. Someone else do the math. We now want a 32-hour workday, obviously. But I want to ask you two and everyone out there, what is your ideal work scenario? Your like dream work scenario in terms of work-life balance, whatever. This is, what are we calling this? My ideal work life. I don't really have an answer for this one because I feel like I'm doing it right now. Yeah. Which is just podcasting with people that I like and care about and I think are smart. Yeah. And I'm happy. But I will say this. I'll say 32 hours, maybe less a week. I don't think anyone can be productive for more than 4 hours a day. I firmly believe you can be like on, killing it 4 hours. The rest is it's like
it's reading
by
emails,
the cooler, it's emails, it's answering, it's a meeting that you don't need to be in.
Yeah.
But 4 hours, and you should get like a pass for a meeting, like, Matt used his pass today, so you don't have to be in that meeting.
Oh yeah, like a get a jail free card, but for bad meetings.
But for shitty meetings.
I love that.
And just kombucha flowing from everywhere. And I'm describing a WeWork, which I know is bad.
Are those things still around? That's
right.
Amazing.
I feel what's interesting is that you're describing your ideal work life, which still for some reason consists of shitty meetings that you have to go to, except for one.
For the one, I know.
Except for one.
Dream big, guys.
Yeah,
you get one less meeting.
Yeah, it's just that shows like just the level of capitalist indoctrination that we've like succumbed to, we're just like, my ideal work life is, of course, an office building with lots of coworkers.
First of all, you like AC.
I actually really like offices. I'll just be real.
I fucking I cannot work in a fluorescent light. Okay, so for me, no fluorescent lights, but maybe a nice space, some succulents, lamp light, so a big window, but also just the ability to not like, this feels so small. You're right, Matt. It feels really small. But I think,
I mean, I like that it's honest. It's like, this is a work life that you could actually expect to have.
3 days a week.
Yeah.
4th day, we all play outside.
Yeah.
And there is no commute at all.
Yeah.
You get like catapulted to wherever you need to go, or you like ride on like a little...
Like in the Jetsons.
Yeah. One of those tubes.
If you're gonna commute, make it cute, like real cute. Like it's got to be a cloud brings you a little gondola, like a You
got to put, if you're gonna commute, make it cute onto a T-shirt, because that is great.
Someone has that as a horrible bumper sticker on their like Audi or some bullshit. Alicia, what do you think about for an ideal work life?
Naps whenever you need them. Paid nap time. Like a paid lunch, you have paid break. I think there should be paid naps.
Yes. Oh, I agree with that completely.
I love that.
Yeah, paid naps.
You get like, it should be like where if you hit 2 hours, you get like a bonus.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. And like every REM cycle that you go through, you actually make time and a half, because they're like because you're refreshing your brain, which makes you better at your work.
Exactly. And I would say, well, now I'm just making up my ideal labor laws, because that's what it is. But I would say, mandatory employment for all. So we don't all, I'm not talking about like, you have to have a job at McDonald's. I mean, every single person should be able to support themselves and their families and get naps. I like your idea of no commute, or Jetson style commute.
Style commute.
And I'm going to say
employment, like the ability
full employment.
Yeah.
Guaranteed full employment. And I would also offer that I would ban meetings over 45 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
That's such a specific time.
No, that's exactly right.
Just not necessary. You're not talking about anything good.
Yeah.
You're rambling on. You've now done check-ins about what your superpower is and how you use it. Like, fuck all of that, dude. Just get to the point. We can actually get this done in 15 minutes if everybody would just focus.
Yeah.
You know
You've been in way more meetings than I have, Alicia, but I will say when a check-in goes for an hour, I actually want to jump out a window.
Yeah.
I've hung up before. I've actually been like, I'm not doing this. Sorry, internet's out. It's a pandemic. Internet's out.
Ban all hands meetings.
Yes.
Oh, all hands meetings.
All hands done. No more.
Hands.
No hands.
Nobody
meeting.
has hands. Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine. Matt, what about your ideal work situation?
3 days a week, you work just straight up in a hot tub, right?
I love that.
So like it's a workspace that also is a hot tub at the same time. We'll figure out the science of making it waterproof eventually.
It's fine.
I like, if I'm being real, I love the idea of 32 hours as kind of like that's full-time work.
Full-time.
Because it's true. You really only work 4 hours. But for me, I like working from home. And what I mean by that is like, the self-employed life, being able to like have a few different jobs, but I want to have an office that's not at home. So not WeWork, because WeWork's bad, but I know there are community work centers that people do go to that have snacks.
Yeah.
And that are not they're not WeWorks. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a different type. I like the idea.
Starbucks.
Yeah, like a Starbucks, but without the feeling of like being surrounded by people working on their screenplay, like I don't want that.
Alicia, you've been to like, what's the like all female spaces?
The
wing. Yeah.
You had the event there for Domestic Workers Alliance, right? That was the wing.
I remember the wing.
Nice.
And
it makes you feel very muy importante.
It does. And you know what makes you feel muy importante? The food is good.
Yes.
The food is
good. And also there's like there's a place where you can like get ready for real. It's not like you've got your suitcase on the bathroom floor and you're like wearing your socks because you're like, oh my God, this is so gross, right?
Yeah, the floor is gross.
Yeah, you could like sit and blow dry your hair and do your makeup, and there's like stuff there for you to do it, But
there's
good
cute
food
furniture.
Makes a difference. Yeah.
I had a free couple months and I loved it. And all I had to do was post about it on social media. I was like, I will do. And then when it ran out, I was like, well, got to create a new social media account. Have you become a patron yet? Patreon.com/Bitchuation is where you can directly support this show and help me make it sustainable so that I can do more of what I do best. Doing this.